Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and I am back again with some more Dragon Ball Sparking Zero predictions and speculation for the Buu Saga trailer. Most likely the upcoming next trailer that should be coming, hopefully. Okay, my prediction was within a couple of weeks. A lot of us expected and predicted that it would come at the end of August, just because they did a really early trailer for Cell Saga within like the first week or two of August, but it seems to not be the case because, you know, it's the 31st right now at the time that this is being recorded and uploaded, and yeah, it's basically too late. Now, they could absolutely do the very first week of September, boom, we get the Buu Saga, right? There are only a couple of trailers left, and I believe there are only like 25-ish characters left overall for character slots at the end. So yeah, there's a lot that we got to talk about in this video in terms of who's going to be most likely revealed in this trailer, and just my personal predictions and things about some characters that I think people want or kind of have a feeling could be shown. We'll go over that, like I said, near the end or whatever, and I'll give you guys my reasonings for everything, okay? So let's go ahead and jump into it. First and foremost, we got to go over, again, bringing up the scan, okay? This recent scan from yesterday showed 3 reveals, 2 big ones being 2 characters that, like I said, you know, we already went over this, but I just want you guys to know, just in case you didn't see my previous video, Babidi, as well as Evil Buu, okay? Pure Evil Buu, the Buu that Fat Buu creates, and then, you know, he ends up turning into a piece of chocolate and absorbs him and turns into Super Buu, okay? This version of him is officially confirmed, as well as, like I said, Babidi, okay? Now, these are 2 characters that were in the previous titles, I mean, at least for Tenkaichi 3, right? So, it makes sense. Some people were thinking that they weren't going to be in the game. Some people were kind of upset about it, because it's like, oh, it's wasting slots. Guys, it's not really wasting slots, okay? These are characters that were part of the main story of DBZ. Like, you know, it'd be weird to not include them, right? Like, they had significant roles in the series, so you have to add them in, okay? Last thing here was we already have the confirmation of Great Saiyaman. We know he's going to be playable. We saw that in a online demo build several months ago. But this confirms that he has the do-rag and shades look, okay? I'm assuming that's a costume for Saiyaman. I'm not exactly sure how it works, just because this also is a transformation. So, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to be or whatever. But really hoping, okay, I'm really hoping that Great Saiyaman preset, I'm talking about just like the regular full outfit, but no shades, no do-rag, no headpiece or anything, okay, is on regular Gohan, so that you can, you know, transform and go Super Saiyan. Have that iconic scene that he had in the anime at the World Tournament. I still think, and I would still say to this day, that is probably one of the best transformation scenes, at least for Gohan. It's just so sick. At the World Tournament, like, I loved it. So, just wanted to get this out of the way so that you guys are caught up with the stuff from the recent Buu Saga scans, okay? Now let's go over my predictions of who's going to be shown, at least get their official full reveal, and I'm talking to the point where they update it on the website and include them, okay? Because all these characters that I'm showing right here, right now, have not been confirmed on the website yet. A majority of them have already been shown. We've already seen gameplay on them just because of their soft confirmation in lots of demo builds, etc., right? So let's go over this. First character, okay? Super Saiyan Gohan. As crazy as that sounds, they revealed Super Saiyan 2 Gohan in, I believe it was the release date trailer with Ultra Instinct and stuff during Summer Game Fest. That was officially confirmed with Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. We saw him in some, you know, demo gameplay and everything as well. And he was on the official site. He's currently on the official site right now as a character slot, okay? And they also, you know, showed it at the very end of each trailer now, okay? He's there, right? He's a shoo-in. Super Saiyan Gohan hasn't been in there yet, to my knowledge. I could be wrong, but I don't recall him being on the website yet. I think base form Gohan is, but not regular Super Saiyan. So, obviously, he'll probably be shown in this as well. And they're probably going to repeat some characters. We'll probably still see, like, Gotenks, Vegeta, you know, whoever else is in the Buu Saga that they already have on the official site. They might show all that again as well, okay? Great Saiyaman, again, he has not been confirmed yet on the site or at the end of the, you know, like, character select thing for each trailer. So, obviously, he would be in there as well, okay? Here's where things get a little bit weird, just because I'm not exactly sure if they would include Saiyaman 2 or Saiya Woman. They just call her Saiyaman 2 in Tenkaichi 3. To my knowledge, she was non-canon / a filler thing, right? I don't recall if she was ever shown in any of the the main canon or even in the manga. I could be wrong about that. I just don't remember. But it seems like they might not have her. I'm really hoping they do, at least as like a costume. But I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I'm just going to put her there as like just an example because she functioned as a transformation for Videl. So it would kind of suck if they left that out, right? Because it's, you know, right there in the character select. So I don't know. We'll see. Y'all let me know your opinions about Saiyaman 2 / Saiyawoman. I just put her there as something for me personally that I hope, okay? Ultimate Gohan, obviously, we've seen everything on Ultimate Gohan, okay? He hasn't been confirmed yet on the site or on the, you know, thing or whatever, the little end screen character select thing. So, yeah, we got him. He'll most likely be shown as well. Now, 2 characters, okay, which are Kibito Kai, the Fusion, and Supreme Kai, a.k.a. Shin. I'm pretty confident they're going to be in this trailer, and I'm sure they're going to be in the game. It's going to be weird to not have them because they have, you know, actual material. And, I mean, at least from Tenkaichi 3, they could easily just, boom, get that, put it in Tenkaichi, or Sparking Zero. And I don't mean, like, copy-paste it, but, like, you know, use whatever the foundation is from Tenkaichi 3 in terms of their moveset and attacks and stuff. Because, again, they were in the original game, okay? So, a lot of people did actually want, you know, Shin and Kibito Kai. I think more people wanted Kibito, not the Fusion, just, like, the actual guy Kibito, the dude with, like, the, you know, pink skin and everything. That guy. Okay, unfortunately, if I recall correctly, he was not in the previous games. It was the Fusion that they added, which, to me, in my opinion, that just makes more sense to have the Fusion. So, those 2 should be in, but if they're not, then, you know, it is what it is. Whatever. All right, more slots for other characters, right? Again, we had our confirmation of Babidi and Evil Buu, so they should be shown in the trailer. Like, we haven't seen any gameplay on those guys yet, okay? And then last, all the Buu forms, okay, which we already seen gameplay on pretty much every single one of them. Super Buu, Buu Tanks, Buuhan, and Kid Buu, okay? Now, you could not transform, Evil Buu could not transform into Super Buu, if I'm not mistaken. Again, you can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think Evil Buu was just his own separate thing. Same thing with, like, Good Buu. So, the only, you know, character that can transform is Super Buu that could go to Buu Tanks and Buuhan, okay? And Kid Buu is also separate, right? I think that's how they did it in the original games. So, people will probably ask, like, what about Buu or whatever? Maybe they'll make that a costume for Buu Tanks just because they look pretty much exactly the same, except it's literally just a costume swap. But Buuhan definitely has a different model and everything, so they wouldn't change that. And, what is it? Buu Tanks. Actually, that would not make much sense either because Buu Tanks has, what is it? Actually, does Buu Tanks have Ghost Kamikaze? I don't think he does. He has Galactic Donut, so that's going to be a little bit weird. I don't know. I doubt they're going to do a costume or whatever, but Buu was never a thing, if I'm not mistaken, in at least Tenkaichi 3. I can't remember exactly if they had it as like a costume preset for him, but I don't think they did. But yeah, that's the situation with that. These are the characters. How many is that? That's like, what, 12? Yeah, 12 characters in terms of new reveals or reveals for the character select at the end that they'll add in. Yeah. I think that's pretty good. That's pretty reasonable. They usually do around like 10 to 15 characters, and there could be more. And what I mean by more are these things. Okay, here, don't get too crazy or excited. This is not even a predictions. I'm just bringing these up because people want them. Okay, this is completely separate for the end, just like an extra thing. Now, keep in mind, Pui Pui and Yakon. Okay, people said that they'd rather have those characters playable instead of Babidi. But again, keep in mind, Babidi had Pui Pui and Yakon part of his moveset. That's what made Babidi unique, was that he had actual other characters integrated into his, like, Blast 2 attacks or whatever, okay? So, the people that are asking for this, I get it. I totally understand, but they were never in the original games other than, I mean, their models are there, but they were part of Babidi's, you know, full moveset. So, just keep that in mind, okay? Doubt they're going to be playable. It is what it is, right? Now, these are some weird ones, okay? A lot of people want Pikkon. Now, I get why people are asking for Pikkon. Now, keep in mind, Pikkon is a filler/movie exclusive character, but he was also in the anime as well. Otherworld Tournament, you know, Goku versus, you know, Super Kaioken versus Pikkon or whatever. And I think he was near the end of the Buu Saga whenever Kid Buu goes to Otherworld and tries to run the gauntlet on everyone's ass. Yeah. I don't think Pikkon's going to be in, okay? Eventually, as maybe DLC, maybe, if that's how they're going to be doing it. No confirmation. 99% sure he's not going to be in this trailer, okay? it would be a big surprise, and that would actually confirm a lot more, right, in my opinion. But I don't see it happening. Now, when it comes to Oob, we're talking end of Z Oob. Technically, yes, he should be a character, but they probably wouldn't do this version of Oob. They would probably do the GT version of Oob like they did in the original Tenkaichi games, and have him, have Majub's transformation and all that stuff too. Now, that's just, how it is, unfortunately. And if that's the case, again, could be the same situation as PyCon, where it's going to be like DLC later on or whatever. But we'll see. We'll see. Anything could happen. Honestly, I don't know, man. Like, they could surprise us, okay? Again, we got a character like Annie Raza or whatever, which is pretty insane. That was probably, I would say, one of the biggest surprises overall, because, not too many people actually expected that giant character to be playable, okay? So I think that's really cool that they, have some surprises in store. But these characters, doubting, I'm just putting them in there because I saw a lot of people in my comments and people, just asking like, oh, I would rather have these characters playable, or I hope these characters get revealed, or whatever. Again, this is a trailer. There's a lot about this game that's unknown, so anything could really happen, but I'm just saying, don't expect these guys. These guys are more expected. Maybe not Saiyawoman, okay? But I'm just putting her there because I really hope she is, because, if you got Saiyaman 1, you gotta get Saiyaman 2, right? Come on. Alright, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Just wanted to go over all that stuff and talk about him. Again, reminder, okay? Yakon and Pui Pui were part of the moveset for Babidi, so don't expect them to be actually playable. It would be insane, but I don't think it's happening, okay? But, I mean, the proof is right here from the old games, okay? So, thank you for watching. Drop a like, subscribe here to the channel, ring my notification bell, and let me know your predictions, okay? Comment down below. Who do you think overall, full, complete trailer reveal in terms of the characters? And, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace!
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.